Some may boast of proudness bold of the schools they think so grand, but there's a spirit can never be told, it's the spirit of Aggieland. These are the words from the song, The Spirit of Aggieland, and today I'm going to explain what it really means when you choose to attend Texas A&M and become an Aggie. I've been attending Texas A&M for the past year and have been able to experience what makes A&M so distinctive from the other schools. Even if you don't attend Texas A&M, it is still interesting to hear about all their traditions and the values that define being an Aggie. There are so many traditions, so I won't even be able to cover them all, but I'm going to be going through a few that really define being an Aggie. I'm going to first talk about one of the biggest traditions at A&M called the 12th man. So football season is a really big deal at college, and A&M has many traditions to make all the Aggies come together to cheer on the team, one of those being the 12th man. This all started with a man named E. King Gill, who volunteered to be the 12th man at a football game because they were losing a lot of players to injury. He stood by the sidelines the whole game ready to play, so now one of the biggest traditions at A&M is that every Aggie stands during the entire game to support the team. A&M also has yell leaders instead of cheerleaders at the games, which was also a tradition created many years ago. And they do yells every game that everyone gets to participate in. They also have a thing called Midnight Yell, where all the Aggies come together the night before and practice all the yells. A&M also has a lot of core values that they base their school on, and that includes service, which is what created traditions like the Big Event. Before I talk about the Big Event, I'm going to list the 6 core values at A&M. It is excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service. I'm going to focus on the last core value right now, which is selfless service. One of the service events that A&M does is called the Big Event. This event happens every year and is one of the biggest student-run one-day service projects in the nation. And it's where everyone at A&M comes together for one day and completes around 2,500 service jobs. Another thing is that A&M wants to make sure that everyone feels welcome, so they have a lot of orientation camps to get to know some of the Aggies before starting school. One of the camps that I happened to attend last summer is called Fish Camp. This camp is for incoming freshmen to come together and get to meet a bunch of people before school starts and to get to learn more about A&M. They also do many events after the camp is over that allows you to hang out with everyone from the camp throughout the school year. A&M wants to make sure that everyone is welcome though, and not everyone's going to start their fall of their freshman year. So they also offer camps like Howdy Camp that allow students to go to camp during the spring semester. And then they also offer a camp called T-Camp that's for transfer students starting in the fall. Not only does A&M want to make sure you feel welcomed when you first arrive, but they also want to make sure that you are not forgotten when you graduate. Another big tradition at A&M is getting your Aggie ring, which is what you usually earn around your junior year after you hit 90 hours, and this allows Aggies to be able to recognize each other all around the world even after you graduate. A&M even has a whole association for former students to make sure that they know that they will always be an Aggie even long after they graduate. The last thing I want to cover is some of the most important traditions that A&M has, which is to honor those who have passed away. A&M has a tradition called Silver Taps, where on the first Tuesday every month, they honor Aggies that have passed away in the previous month. And on the night of Silver Taps, all the lights on the campus are turned off, and all the students gather silently along with the families of the fallen Aggies, and they fire a 3-volley salute. And after the last one, they start playing Silver Taps 3 times. One to the north, one to the west, and one to the south, but never one to the east because the sun will never rise on those Aggies again. A&M also has a yearly tradition called Muster, which is held all around the world, where they honor any current or former Aggie that has passed away in the last year. And during this tradition, they have a roll call of all these Aggies and their family and friends who will call here for them to show that they are here in spirit, and a candle is then lit for them. Overall, A&M has a lot of traditions and values that really show what it means to attend A&M and be an Aggie. Whether that is about football, orientation, service, after graduation, or remembrance, A&M makes sure that everyone feels like they're part of a family for their whole life, and that's what really makes A&M stand out and what really defines being an Aggie. Thank you.